Hail and welcome to What the Food 9, aptly titled, Why the Food? I hope you're all doing well tonight, and I would just like to say that if you're watching this while you're eating, you've made a poor life choice. Before we get into the lovely things I have for you folks tonight, let's say hello to the chat, shall we? On the YouTube side, we've got Jason Fox from 540 Studios. Hail, my friend. We've got Vince Womack. Hail, Vince Womack, my ever-trusted mod. Wonderful to see you. We have Aaron Ratliff. Hail to the Aaron. Aaron. Yes, indeed. Aaron Ratliff says, you're going to have to work extra hard. You're going to have to work hard to top some of last week's abominations. Yes. Yes. I don't think I have anything that really tops what we saw last week, but in case you missed it, go check out What the Food Ate. It was an interesting show. Tonight we're asking the question, why? Why would you even do that? And sometimes we might even ask, why not? Like, corgi butt, whatever the hell these are. Yeah. Kicking it off strong with some dog shit corgi butt stuff going on here. Maybe that's Shiba Inu ass, I don't know. And I don't know if this is like meat or if it's like chocolate. It's hard to tell because there's hot dogs over here and what appears to be like cornbread or rolls of some kind. But really, we're asking why. Why would anyone actually eat dog ass? That's the question we have to ask ourselves regarding this. Vince Womack says, don't ask what the nut is. Blech. It's Courtney over on the Rumble side. She says, hi, Cory. Hello. Aaron Ratliff says, the hell is wrong with the bakers? We live in a twisted time, my friend, so you have to ask yourself, why? Because you know you love dog butt. They know you love dog butt. And, furthermore, they're trying to get you to eat dog butt. Eat the dog butt bun. It's tasty. I don't care how good it tastes. If it looks like ass, not going to. And hey, it's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. Hey, what's up, lady? She's over on the YouTube side. Wonderful to see you. I'm glad you could be here for this monstrosity that begins innocently enough with Cool Whip. Cool Whip. She says, hey, everyone, and Rumble. Vince says, hey, over there, too. All right, so, what do you think the Cool Whip is going to do? What monstrosity do you think's going to come out of this? You know what? No more suspense. Let's just watch. Yeah. Yeah, woof. Yeah. Wait until you see what the finished product looks like, because it's so far it's not that bad compared to how it turns out. Okay? She has just made a gigantic thing and then slapped it on a cutting board. Yeah, so, and then there's ginger cookies, frosted ginger cookies with chocolate trees and, ooh, Nilla wafers. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? You can dip it and eat it, and then, oh, some sprinkles. Okay. Oh, M&Ms and candy canes and Peeps. Man. Why? Why in the world would you induce such intense diabetic shock for absolutely no conceivable reason? Like, do you really need this much? Does anyone ever need this much sugar in their lives? I mean, honestly. Vince Womack says, why did I think those utensils were paintbrushes? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe you're tired. Maybe you're hungry. Don't worry, we'll solve the second part of that. Yeah, this is just so much sugar. Look at this shit. Holy crap. Man. On that note, two of the videos I played last week were apparently copyrighted, and I had no idea until YouTube was like, hey, bro, it doesn't do anything to your channel, but these are copyrighted. And I'm like, super. Thanks. Aaron Ratliff says, I felt my blood sugar skyrocket just watching it. Indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes. Vince Womack says, we have here paintbrushes that have a similar handle. All right. Well, then your brain played pattern recognition and you went, all right. Anyway, moving on to the next, what the hell is going on? Yeah. Let's just jump right into it, okay? It starts off with instant mashed potatoes, some foil on a grill, and a man with a dream to attempt to make a tasty snack. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna increase this to 2 times speed because this guy takes a long time. He puts frozen corn and frozen peas in each, and then he douses it in gravy. Okay? And then he squeezes easy onion on it. And then he puts garlic. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to take a moment real quick. I just got to let you know, this man in this video says it's jarlic. And I'm sure he's just being facetious and funny, but it bugs me. It bugs me a lot. Vince Womack says, already a sin, instant mash. Indeed. Hail to Lester San Jose the Skeptic Tank. He says, how about no? Come on, bro. You know you would like this. You know you would like this. And then, of course, that's mozzarella cheese and that's cheddar. And then he spreads it out with a fork. And then he puts pre-cooked ground beef in there. I'm assuming pre-cooked means that he just browned it and then, you know, didn't really pay much attention to what he was doing. And then some tomatoes, you know, and then pepper and salt. And then we have some barbecue sauce. Oh my gosh. And this just makes it so barbecuey. And then he cooks it, and it comes out to this. Aaron Ratliff. I'm sorry, that wasn't supposed to happen like that. Yeah. Aaron Ratliff says, I threw up in my mouth already. Well, get ready. Here comes some more. Because, yeah, then you mix it all together with a spoon. Like, this is a lot of effort for what appears to be a low-effort meal, okay? And yes, he eats it, so everybody's always like, at least he eats it. Well, I've got news for you. Why don't you just take the time to make some fucking potatoes and mash them up? It's not that bad. Instant mashed potatoes, frozen vegetables, we'll just speed run this, gravy, onions, jarlic, as he calls it, then mozzarella cheese, cheddar cheese, ground beef, stewed tomatoes. He calls them potatoes, by the way. Just saying. And then salt, pepper, barbecue sauce, and then he cooks it, and it turns into this. Yeah. Vince Womack says, looks like diarrhea. That's fair. Aaron Ratliff says, that looks like something out of a sick baby's dirty diaper. Yes. Yes, it does. When it comes to food videos on the internet, as we've proven, presentation matters. But sometimes, no matter how you present it, just knowing what it is enough. Don't ask me what kind, but these are pretty self-explanatory. Yes, those are intestines. This is like cooking tripe. Yep. Oh, look at those things blow up. Yeah. Yeah, who doesn't love some good old-fashioned... I keep forgetting what the hotkey is for that. Control-Shift-L. Some good old-fashioned tripe and veggies. Stir-fry, tripe stir-fry, that's what it is. Soy sauce, some spices, and of course the cola. You can't forget the cola. Vince Womack says, Thai haggis? Yes, Thai haggis. Oh, I forgot to loop it. I'm sorry. We need to watch that again, right? Yeah. Look at that shit swell. And then it eventually dies and turns into that. And then, yeah, ooh, gross. Hail to Radioactive, who says, I guess everything tastes better with Coke. Maybe cocaine, but definitely not Coca-Cola. Ugh. Cola. Why is this such a popular cooking, ingredient in these foreign countries? Vince Womack says, oh, right, the most traditional Asian ingredient, cola. Yes. Why are you not playing? I specifically demanded it. Gosh. Yeah. Who doesn't love watching intestines swell in hot oil? Ah, yeah. Tasty. This one broke my brain in ways that I can't even begin to explain. Mostly because it makes absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever. At first, I was like, okay, they're doing like a Corona-rito thing where you put the Corona upside down inside of a margarita, and as you drink the margarita, the Corona empties into it, and you have yourself a refillable, personal refilling drink. Unless, of course, you pull the bottle out, and then it just pours all over the place, and, But anyway, this, yeah, just watch. Just watch. That's honey. Yep. And that's bacon. For those who are visually impaired, I will explain this to you. The man dips a Corona in honey, rolls it in bacon bits, and then opens the bottle and drinks the beer, thus effectively wasting every single bit of honey and bacon bits. Yeah, see? Vince gets it. Why? Why? Why in the world would you do this? It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, and you can understand why it broke my brain. Hail to the lovely Sherry. She says, hey, what's up? Yeah. Just in case you missed it, here's this. Hail to Christian Delorme. He says, bonjour, everybody. Hail, my friend. Yeah. Who doesn't love a bacon-enrobed Corona, right? Honey and bacon Corona, anyone? Oh, it's not like that. Radioactive says it's stupid food tricks. Yeah, and it's really stupid. Aaron Ratliff says, what the hell? My brain hurts now. Actually, to read it correctly, what hell? My brain hurts now. That's with the way he spelled it and everything, you know. Just one more time. Why? The lovely Sherry says, I just want a regular Corona. It's only beer I drink. Extras are just feminine. Okay. So you mean would okay, lovely Sherry, since like would you drink this? Would you go through this process and like I mean honestly, no. You know why? Cuz you're not stupid. Not like this homeboy over here. Exactly. See? No. Yeah. Like it's just extra. Like what the fuck? Huh. Vince Womack, Corona is not even the best Mexican beer, no offense. Too bad. He meant all the offense. Don't listen to him. He means to offend you because he loves watching you get mad and turn into stabby Sherry. So get on that. Okay. My brain broke on what this is called. The actual culinary dish that they're making. It just... and the lovely Sherry says, it's okay. No, don't forgive him. Stab him. Yes, exactly. Oh, I see. She was going, it's okay. Stab, stab. Yeah. Crab brulee. I don't know. I don't remember what but I just, why? Vince Womack is trying to defend himself, saying, no, I love the lovely Sherry. No, you don't. Now, with a little bit of meme magic. Yep. Not gonna lie, since I rejoined Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, um, I haven't barely ever browsed it or anything because I got so used to not having it for so long. Did I not bring my water down? There it is. Damn. Ha! Aaron Ratliff is puking. Yeah. It's like, I don't remember the name for it, but I agree with Aaron Ratliff. This is really gross. Like, why? Lovely Sherry says, fish flan. Blech. Puking all over the place. Yes, indeed. Mmm, tasty. Control Shift L. Hyperspeed. I wish it would actually, like, I wish they would give me, like, 7 to 10 times speed on these. Like, that would be fantastic. Because some of these are just, like, ridiculously long and stupid. Yeah. That's a lot of work for what I would see as absolutely no reward whatsoever. Fish flan, creme brulee with fish. I don't know, with crab meat. I don't know. It just seems a bit much, in my personal opinion. Yeah, I gotta fast forward this next one so you guys so it doesn't get ruined. Ah, yes. Crab brulee. Vince Womack says, yes. The lovely Sherry says, I would give this to someone I dislike. Oh, okay. You would go through all that hard work for someone you don't like. That's very, very Christian of you. That's amazing. Radioactive says, is this the Trailer Park Food Network? Word, homie. Yo, this is the Trailer Park Food Network. Food with a PH. Yeah. Food. All right. Ha. Yeah. You know it's always great when it starts out with McDonald's and black gloves. Yep. Vince says, Mickey D, pass. Indeed. Yep. I'll just let that soak in with no comment whatsoever. And yeah, he eats it. Good for him. It's the McPizza. As you can tell, it starts out with some chicken sandwiches and stuff, and then, like, some chicken tenders and, like, whatever, nuggets. That's what you bitches call it, nuggets. Uh, Lovely Sherry says McPizza. Yeah. Vince Womack says, oh no, fuck off. Yeah, it's the McPizza, bro. You can't bash the McPizza, okay? Look at that. Look at that shit. All right? Like, you know you want that, Vince. You know that this would be a delicacy in your part of the world, and don't tell me otherwise. Yeah. Blah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The Vince Womack says I can bash it with a hammer. Yeah, you probably could hit that with a hammer. That is technically the truth. All right. Continuing on. This is Dubai Schnitzel. All right. I learned how to make schnitzel from a lovely German woman that I met a while ago, and she made some of the best schnitzel I've ever had in my life. It was fantastic. And since she taught me how to make it, I take pride in my schnitzel. All right, so this Dubai schnitzel hurts me in ways that only chefs can understand. People who know how to properly make a dish. All right. Lovely Sherry says, should have put some of the fresh brulee on it to add flavor. The McPizza with crab fresh brulee from for its year. I don't know. He says, no, we're more cultivated than that. Whatever. Vince says, schnitzel. Ja, ja, wohl. I like it. But for anyone who likes schnitzel, find this person and make them apologize for what they're about to do. All right. Dubai Schnitzel. I have absolutely no fucking idea what any of these ingredients are. I'm assuming that's pork, though. Not sure. Could be chicken. I like chicken schnitzel. If you've never had a chicken schnitzel, you should totally try that at some point. It's pretty tasty. But this, like, why would you ruin such good food like that? And I'm sure Europeans have said that about Americans for years and years and years on end, but let's be honest. This is bad. All right, I'm an American and I wouldn't touch this. I'll eat damn near anything, but I wouldn't touch this. Like, schnitzel ain't supposed to be green, right? I mean, last time I checked, it being green makes it not appetizing to me, at the very least. Like, and the green sauce, yeah. Lovely Sherry says, okay, I have to drive to Walmart, but I'm listening. All right, well, drive safe. Stay safe out there. There's a lot of stupid, I think we call them humans in this reality. Yes, indeed. Vince Womack says, it looks like a poor man's cordon bleu. Just still, even on a cordon bleu level, this is terrible. And if it's in Dubai, that's an expensive piece of meat. You know? The Achtung irony. Ugh. Vince Womack says, agreed. Yes. Yes. Dubai Schnitzel. Yes. This one explains itself pretty much right from the start. So, buckle up. All right? Those are super rings. They're like cheddar onion ring kind of things, like Funyuns but cheese. All right. And of course, yeah, he said, can you make a milkshake out of this? So we're making milkshakes out of cheese rings. Yes, hail to John Edgar. He says, just got off work, ready for some gross food reveals. Well, yo, showed up just in time. We're making a super ring milkshake. That's cheddar, Funyuns, basically, with a milkshake and super ring milkshake. Yeah. Who doesn't love that? Aaron Ratliff says, who uses pistachio for breading? Yeah, speaking of the so-called schnitzel. Yeah. It is a super ring milkshake. Vince is puking. John Edgar, what the food? Yeah. Why the food would you make this? Ah. Gross. Just try this. The milkshake is really okay. It's not okay. All right. To make up for those, we're going to look at something that actually looks pretty good. It's just weird, okay? And you'll never guess why. Aaron Ratliff is again getting sick, man. Man. That's why I said it. If you're watching this while eating, you've made a poor life choice. However, this doesn't look bad. It's just a weird combination, and I think this really gives us the clue as to why it's so weird. Maybe one of our viewers can answer this. Is it true that it's not a truly, like, Scandinavian dish if it doesn't have jelly? Or is that just Swedish dishes that require jelly? Like, can't remember which flag that is now. That one's not Finland. Right? I don't know. Vince, save me. Anyway, this actually looks pretty good to me. We've got some meatballs with brown gravy, French fries. This looks like an impromptu salad of some kind. Not 100% sure. This does look like jelly down here. Maybe it's some, like, fruit stuff. And some ketchup. Yeah, that could be raspberry sauce. Yep. It's really good. I've heard using grape jello when making a slow cooker pot of full homemade meatballs, but this is different. That is the Swedish flag? Okay, I wasn't sure. Yeah, because it's not a Swedish dish if you don't have jelly. Yeah, so I think he meant to say jelly, not jello, but I really like. So what I like to do, what my parents did when I was a kid was they'd take the meatballs and they'd make them together, right? And then they would take grape jelly and my brain's breaking, like a pre-made taco sauce kind of thing, and they'd heat it up together in a pan, and then they'd coat the meatballs in it, and it would be some of the best. It was so good. Oh my gosh. Aaron Ratliff says the meatballs and jam go good together. Not sure about the fries and salad. Well, you know, since tomatoes are, by all taxonomical classifications, that's not a correct term, by the way, fruit, this counts as a jelly. These are vegetables. So this is a fruit salad, including the fries. John Edgar says, Nerp meant jello. Powdered grape jello mix. Much like the grape jelly process you're saying. Okay, I would never cook with jello outside of sweets and desserts. Just saying. However, it does make for some good meringue when you put some Jello mix in there. It's pretty good. Tasty. What the hell was this one? I don't. Oh yeah, gosh. Ah. This just looks disgusting in every single way, and you guys haven't even seen it yet. John Edgar says, now I'm craving meatballs. Yeah, I want some meatballs too. Sounds delicious. Excuse me. Anyway, this will take your appetite away. Yeah, it's a blue pizza to start with. But, you know, yeah. Don't ask me what's on it. I have no fucking clue. Blue dough, for whatever reason. Yeah, and then, of course, the sauce. Like, what is that? Palomito, whatever. I don't know. Who knows? It's just like, why? Why? Like, he can make a, a pretty pizza without it looking, like, disgusting. Like, why? It's too much of everything right there. Vince says still have three meatballs left over for now. Yeah, I really don't. Why? Smurf pizza, says Vince Womack. That's fair. John Edgar says this is some kind of mental asylum food from a horror movie. A drug trip pizza. We're testing out new psychopharmacological interventions. Yes, they make you see blue pizzas. That's one of the main side effects. They are hallucinogenic, but it's been found to treat trauma really well. What? So blue pizza treats trauma. New medical breakthrough. That is just gross. It's gross. All right? That's gross. Almost as gross as this. That's a unicorn pizza. Don't ask me what's on it. So I haven't got the slightest freaking idea. All right? Aaron Ratliff says, those look like bananas or plantains on a birthday pizza. Ew. Why? Exactly. Yep. And then there's this one. The unicorn pizza from God knows where. It's in China. Papa John's China. Unicorn pizza. Christian Delorme says blue pizza every day before prairie oyster pizza. I will agree with that. I would eat the blue pizza long before I ate the prairie oyster pizza. I will not argue with that. But, yeah. Vince Womack says, no, those creation come out of Japan. That's what I was thinking. But, China's got some weird shit too, bro. Trust me, I've seen it. China's got some weird shit. Finding Unicorn meets Papa John's and Rico. Massgrave says, you know you like balls, Cory. Hail to Massgrave, and you're damn right I do. Ah. Hope you're doing well, bro. It's good to see you. Which one is this? Oh, yeah, and this is a question that I have to ask. Why? Jeez. Aaron Ratliff says, China's FJ. I don't know what that means. Vince Womack says, I'm surprised China has food. Yeah. Increasing surpluses of food as their population decreases. Anyway, yeah, so celebrate Easter with Vegemite and cheese cross buns. And as you can see here, it says, tastes like Australia. Vegemite and cheese. Uh, Someone needs to ask Grant Gregory if it's normal to celebrate Easter with Vegemite and cheese. Um, it just sounds absolutely horrible. Uh, Made in Australia from at least 77% Australian ingredients. Vince Womack says Vegemite is an abomination. Now, I don't know about Vegemite because I've never actually eaten it myself. It just sounded so gross. It was like a natural warning sign, like seeing a colorful animal, like sea snakes. Like, it's going to be bad for you. Yeah. Massgrave says, I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. Yeah, I know. It's Vegemite and cheese. 4 hot cross buns. Hot cross buns. Aaron Ratliff says, cat jumped on keyboard as I was trying to type China's food is weirder than Japan's. Yes. Okay. That explains the China's FJ. Okay. Okay. And yes, China's food is weirder than Japan's in some ways. I've seen some stuff in Japan that I'm like try to find a Japanese menu for a major American fast food restaurant. McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, doesn't matter. Check it out. You'll see. But anyway, Massgrave says the only thing that would make this worse is curry flavor added. Well, luckily, you don't have to worry about that. I would like to point out, however, they only got a 2-star health star rating on here, so that clearly means they're not good for you. John Edgar says, I don't know, never tried Vegemite. I might sample this just once to see if and how gross it is. Bleh. Aaron Ratliff says, Vegemite smells like moldy socks to me. Was never brave enough to taste it. No. Gross. Never gonna do it. John Edgar says, moldy socks, Aaron. Perhaps I should rethink my opinion. Indeed. Vince Romack says, tastes like sucks, too. All right. Vince Romack says, Japan eats KFC for Christmas. Yes, they do. They do indeed. But it's not as bad as Vegemite and cheese to celebrate Easter. In the land down under. Crikey. Tastes like socks, too. Okay, that makes way more sense, bro. Way more sense. And then, I'm sure we've all had a veggie lover pizza before. I'm sure we have at some point or another. We're like, yeah, well, why not? Let's try the veggie pizza, right? But when it comes down to the type of vegetables that you're supposed to have on a pizza, I don't, I personally feel like, peppers are okay. Maybe some jalapenos here and there. If it's a taco pizza, you could put lettuce. But I don't know about corn, carrots, and broccoli. And I think I see some cucumber over here. And slices of tomatoes. Vince Womack says, used to typing sucks in your streams. Yeah, that's fair. Hail to the toxic man flu. He says, what kind of tortilla is this? This is a pizza, my friend. Supposedly, this is a pizza. Make sure you follow on Rumble if you're over there as well. Yeah. Pizza. John Edgar says, corn? No. Toxic Man Flu says what? Wow. Oh, Rumble. Yeah, Rumble. You know, the other place that you're not allowed to say out loud on other channels. Yeah, Rumble. Anyway, um, goodness gracious. I never would see John Edgar is over here talking about the corn, and I'm sitting here fixated on the fact that they put fucking carrots and broccoli. Toxic Man Flu says, yeah, but I can super over here. Rumble. He said that on the Rumble side, by the way. Um, there's just so much wrong with this because I'm pretty sure those are mushrooms and like it looks like the world's smallest fried egg on the pizza, but I doubt that's what it is. Who knows? Who knows? But why would you put carrots and broccoli on a pizza to begin with? And corn. I mean, yes, it is valid. That is a valid question about the corn. Duh. Yeah, so this next one is a yes or no. Would you eat this? So prepare your keyboards. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for cottage cheese and dill pickle. I don't like cottage cheese and I don't like dill pickles. So this is an automatic no for me. But would you guys eat this? Wow. Over on the Rumble side, we've got a $5 super chat or Rumble rant from Toxic Man Flu. He says, what the hell is even that? There is horrible eggplant on that monstrosity. Yes, speaking of this bad boy, indeed. Yes, and it says, Toxic Man Flu is now a monthly supporter. Thank you, sir. He says, fuck no, I wouldn't eat that. He wouldn't eat the dill pickle and cottage cheese. Yeah. Mass Graves says, not together. That's fair. That's fair. Vince Womack says, separate, yes. Together, no. I'm not pregnant. That is fair. This is a pregnant woman's craving kind of thing, isn't it? Dill pickles with cracked pepper and cottage cheese. Yeah. Some would argue that's just what you'd eat if you were poor, but I'll tell you, it's not. Because McDonald's is cheaper than that. Aaron Ralev says, yeah, I've eaten it before. The salty sourness of pickles goes great with cottage cheese. I'm glad you can enjoy that. Blech. Blech. John Edgar says, that seems like something you'd make when you're mad at someone. I made you dinner. Here, eat your dinner and shut up. Ah, that's great. Yeah. And this next one seems like something you'd make if you were high. How are ya? Yeah, it's egg salad pizza. Anyone want some egg salad pizza? Who doesn't love egg salad pizza? And you can tell that this is like leftover pizza that they reheated in the microwave and then slap some egg salad on top of it. And personally, John Edgar, I would say this seems like something you make when you're mad at someone. Aaron Ratliff says, God, no. Yeah. For real. Toxic Man Flu on the Rumble side says, what the actual fuck? Leftover pizza ruined. I will agree with you. I will agree with you. John Edgar says, man, this is just sick. Yep. Yeah. That's gross. Icky. But you know, I bet you'd rather have that than salmon-flavored vodka. handcrafted from Alaska Distillery's salmon-flavored vodka. Smoked salmon-flavored vodka, now available at the Rundown Liquor Store near you. Toxic Men Flew on the Rumble side says, give me a double dose of Viagra honey over this. Ah. John Edgar says, just no. Vince Womack says, handcrafted. Yes. Handcrafted from Alaska Distillery, smoked salmon-flavored vodka. And it says here, enjoy the rare, complex character of our Alaska smoked salmon-flavored vodka. Made with pristine Alaska glacier ice, we blend our shit vodka with just the right amount of spice to perfect any Bloody Mary. Smoked salmon flavored. John Edgar is throwing up. Toxic Man Flu says, handcrafter salmon vodka. Enough said. Yep. Aaron Ratliff says, nope, 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 hell no. Massgrave says, I love salmon, and this is an abomination. Well said. You don't want handcrafted, smoked salmon-flavored vodka? And it's 80 proof, bro. Some 80 proof shit. That's a 750. Like, yo, Americans just and all you people just have absolutely no taste. Hail to TZ Burton. He says, hi, Cory. Chat. Hi. Would you like a glass of Alaska Distillery handcrafted smoked salmon flavored vodka? You know you want it. John Edgar says, I wonder if it has bits of fish poop in it. I doubt it. That would make it unsafe for consumption. Smoke-flavored vodka. Smoked salmon-flavored vodka. Woo. TZ Burton says no. Yes, you do too want some of this. Gosh. Making me feel like a Ferengi who made a bad deal. Nobody wants the salmon-flavored vodka. TZ Burton says, smoked salmon, yes. Yes, the meat itself would be delicious. Tasty, tasty. Yeah. This one also confused me slightly. It is an ice cream fried chicken burger. Exclusive at Gather at the Village. It's a must-try, apparently. So, John Edgar says, funny you say that. Cardassians drink fish juice instead of coffee. I watch too much sci-fi. No, you don't. I'm currently watching through, like, all the Star Trek shows, minus the newer ones, in reverse order. So we started with Enterprise, then we went to Voyager and Deep Space Nine, and then we're going to do Next Generation, and then I'll go back to the... I'll probably watch Star Trek, the animated series, and then go back to the original, just because I'm spoiled for graphics. What can I say? Toxic Man Flu says, okay, I would try that. Yeah, that's why I'm on the fence about it. Like, I don't know. Is this something worth trying? Toxic Man Flu says, animated Star Trek series is the best. Yeah. It's on Paramount, so I've been planning on watching that. So definitely going to check that out. I might do some retro reviews on it. Who knows? I don't know. John Edgar says, I'd try that separately. See, but that's the thing. I would try this once. And if it was good, I'd eat it until I died. But I don't know. I love chicken and waffles, but chicken and ice cream. Hmm. Aaron Ratliff says, no, John, there is no such thing as too much sci-fi. I agree. Yes. uh, TZ Burton talking to John Edgar says, I thought you meant the Kardashian, but you meant the Kardashians. Yeah, not the Kardashians. We know what the Kardashians drink. Yes, indeed. Toxic Man Flu says, could be next chicken and waffles. Could be. Could be. I would try this, though. I would try this once. Indeed. But I don't know why someone decided to do that in the first place. All right. The next one is from a posh restaurant that I forget the name of because it doesn't matter. Their food speaks for itself. This is called 24-karat chicken wings. And yeah, that's gold leaf. Like you would put in a gold leaf cake. Or that one really weird ass pizza that we saw from Pizza Crimes. Yeah. I'm not one for eating anything that even resembles metal, honestly. So, like, I don't know what the hell that is. If it's gold leaf, then why are you putting it on chicken? Um, why would you ruin perfectly good chicken by doing that? Like, and this looks like garlic parmesan french fries, so why the fuck is there gold on my chicken? What if I don't want gold on my chicken? John Edgar says, okay, is that real gold or is it gold foil, an edible topping that's not actually made of metal? It's probably the gold foil, otherwise known as gold leaf, that is edible. It's that shit is still expensive as fuck. I just why does this exist? Why do people feel the need to do such ridiculous shit? Toxic Man Flu on the Rumble side says, I've had gold leaf ice cream Sunday at Serendipity 3 in New York. Couldn't taste it. All right. I still just why? In the peak of decadence, please enjoy golden chicken. May I have some more, sir? Gosh. I agree with Toxic Man Flu on the Rumble side. He says parm fries look good. Yeah, they do. They do indeed. Huh. Now, the next one is also just a waste of food. This is a 5-pound pizza with almost every topping, and that's a quote from the Post. They also included the price of this pie, and this is where we're going to play a little bit of crowd interaction time. All right. How much do you think this person claims to have paid for this 5-pound, almost every topping pizza? While we inspect the toppings, you guys go ahead and think about how much you think he spent on it. So if I had to guess, there's red peppers, like mushrooms. I'm assuming there's sausage over here. That looks like spinach. Let's see. There's black olives here, onions. That looks like chicken. Pepperoni for sure. Bacon bits maybe. Red peppers. I'm starting to get hungry just thinking about this. Um, Let's see. These might be artichoke hearts, which I would not be a fan of. Roasted tomatoes, a bunch of different types of cheese. Yeah. All right, John Edgar, I'll do it. And yes, there's Jalapeno sounds delicious. Anyway, John Edgar says, I'll go first, $50. Massgrave says $30. Vince Womack says, hope you don't show anything too late. Continues eating my meatball sandwiches. Yay for you. Toxic Man Flu says jalapeno. Yes, I love jalapeno on pizza. It's delicious. Vince Womack says he would pay 50 cents for it. Aaron Ratliff says, no, why? This is just wasteful. It had to be over $150. And John Edgar says, whoops, Masquerade beat me to it. Yes, he did, but I skipped him and went to you first anyway. So, ha! Toxic Man Flu says $15. The man said $40. 5-pound pizza, $40. I can get a 5-pound mountain pie at a place called Bojo's here in Colorado, and it's like $60. So, where can I get a 5-pound pie for $40? I mean, shit. I love the mountain pies, though. They're so good. If you come to Colorado and you have Bojo's, don't eat at the one in Evergreen. Altitude matters, all right? You want, or is it Evergreen? Anyway, go to the one in Idaho Springs. They are the best Bojo's in the state of Colorado. They're just amazing. My mouth is starting to water just thinking about a Bojo's pizza. Oh man. Tasty. And now we're going to play What the Hell Is That? All right. Get ready. Get set. Guess what this monstrosity is. I'll give you a hint. It is not a pizza. I'll give you another hint. It is not a cake. John Edgar says, hopefully there weren't any anchovies on that thing. There probably was. Who knows? Toxic Man Flu says, Brahma Bull's balls, only the left one. Yeah, only the left one. Vince Womack says, dumpling in lasagna. I wish. John Edgar says, the biggest oyster ever. No. No, the biggest oyster ever, I believe, was like 100 pounds or some crazy shit like that. I might be thinking of the biggest clam. I don't know. But the biggest clam. Toxic Man Flu's going to love that comment. Oh, he's meant mountain oyster. So yes, Brahma Bull's left ball. We have 2 votes for Brahma Bull's left ball. Yeah. Yeah, well, you're wrong. It's stuffed meatloaf cabbage. They hollowed out a cabbage and stuffed it full of meatloaf. Yeah. Stuffed peppers, I can understand. Toxic Man Flu said, massive tumor lasagna. Aaron Ratliff said, giant meatball covered in refried beans. That would be better than this. Okay? Seriously. Toxic Man Flu says, I would eat that. Of course you would. You're 900 years old. Old people would love the shit out of this dish. But us with more refined tastes would prefer that to be inside of a green pepper or a red pepper. I would even do some meatloaf stuffed. Meatloaf stuffed. So you get some ground beef, turn it into a meatloaf mix, and then you stuff it into a jalapeno pepper, and then you wrap it in bacon. And then you make yourself a sweet dipping sauce to go with it. But what kind? Because you could really expand. Because with the bacon, you could do a maple pairing, or you could do a raspberry pairing, or you could go with something spicy like a nice sweet mango habanero salsa. Yeah. John Edgar says, I like cabbage. I love meatloaf. This still seems gross. Yep. Why would you combine that kind of stuff? Yeah, Vince Womack says, wow. Toxic Man Flu says, yes, it's got the fiber I need to stay regular, of course. Massgrave says, jalapeno jam. That might actually be pretty good, too, with those stuffed peppers, bacon-wrapped peppers. Toxic, or TZ Burton says, my wife is making Polish sloppy joes tonight. What is the difference, my friend, between a Polish sloppy joe and a standard sloppy joe? Please expand. Vince Womack says, don't hear that every day, right? Christian Delorme says, are you going to show my lunch? Yes. Yes. But we've got 2 more to get through before we get to the Christian Delorme portion of tonight. And the following... Gosh. Man... I forgot about this one. This is so bad. I'll let you take a look at it, and then I'll explain what you're looking at. Okay, so at first glance, you're thinking this is just another tower burger, right? Right. So these are donuts, okay? The meat patties you see here is fish. This is tartar sauce, peppers, tomato, lettuce, and God only knows what the hell that is. Vince Womack says, fish cake burger? He knew. Yeah. John Edgar says, this is just comical. What the heck even is that? Aaron Ratliff says, nope. Yeah. Donuts, fish patties, tartar sauce, and vegetables. Vince Womack says, had something similar. Wasn't bad. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Gross. Keeping up with the Kardashians. What's the Kardashians look like afterwards? Yes. Yes, it is indeed. TZ Burton says, a Polish Sloppy Joe's has sauerkraut instead of standard American red sauce. Oh, okay. They are similar. All right. I'll have to try that out at some point. Toxic Man Flu says, that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yes. Vince Womack says, it came in normal size. His did. Well, see, my problem here is, 1, fish and donuts. 2, tartar sauce and donuts. 3, vegetables and donuts. None of those make good pairings, but then when you have fish, vegetables, tartar sauce, and donuts all in the same thing with cricket legs, or those might be fried onions. Who knows? Who knows? And then, of course, down here you have ketchup and mustard. I just don't understand why people do that, both to their food and their bodies. Why? Yep. All right. Last one before we get to Christian's lovely food. Yeah. John Edgar said someone made that after having a nervous breakdown or something. Yes. Awesome One says, await Adderbell. Hail to Awesome One. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Now, this one at first just looks pretty normal, right? Ooh, we've got a friend. We've got a friend.
Damn right you got a friend. Don't you forget it. I'm the best thing that Canada ever provided for you.
You're damn right about that. I will agree 100%.
Sorry for the light there. I'm in my truck. I was actually delivering, and I finished just in time to come in, defend from the mean tweets and the mean comments that wonderful meal that I grew up as a child eating. But anyway, proceed, my friend.
I will give you ample time for defense in
just
a few moments. All right, so like I was saying, this looks pretty normal for some people, right? You know,
Nah, sausage
it's
and
hot
cheese.
dogs and yeah, cheese on bread, right? It's all fucking vegan. Yeah. So this is vegan dogs with vegan cheese and gluten-free vegan bread. With a dirty microwave. So let me just ask you this: if you're trying to eat healthy or something, going vegan, why wouldn't you take food safety into account? I mean, honestly, why would you even post this online? Like, look at my destitute ass and the fact that I can't afford to clean my microwave. And I'm going to eat vegan stuff, which costs 10 times more than anything else. You fucking buy some cleaning supplies, clean your microwave, bitch.
Right.
Gosh.
There we go. That's better.
Vince Womack. You've got a friend in me. Yep.
Yes.
Awesome One says, just had repurposed soup into a rice souffle with gravy. That actually doesn't sound too bad. TZ Burton says, I thought we deported all the vegans. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to get there yet. Awesome One says, so fertilizer. Yeah. So this is basically fertilizer. Yeah, that's fair. Toxic Man Flu says, it probably tastes vaccinated. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Vince Womack says it's cheese supposed to be more floppy. Yeah. It's cardboard, bro. It's vegan cheese. You know. Hail to Martin Hedgecoke, my lifelong childhood friend. Hello, my friend. He says, brother, hey, brother, I remember when we used to put hot dogs and cheese in singles and wrap them in a tortilla. That was good. Hell yeah. I'll still do that sometimes, bro. I still eat me
Uh,
some Kraft singles on a tortilla with a hot dog.
but weren't you talking about sniffing pixie dust sticks too,
That was
Cory?
Pixie Sticks. Yeah, we used to
Pixie
snort Pixie
sticks.
Sticks. Yep,
Yes.
yep, yep. Them was the days, bro. Innocent
Yeah.
little
Well,
idiots doing stuff that led to more hardcore shit later. Yeah,
that's right.
yeah. This. So yeah, I'm just. I know that this one's more for Jason Fox than anyone else in the entire world because it's got his favorite vegan cheese on it. The cardboard
Right.
cutouts of cheese. Um, that don't melt even under nuclear detonation.
Right.
And now I'm going to bring up
Something that made
Christian's
Cory gag.
chance. Yeah, this is Christian's chance to defend
Yes.
himself.
Yes. And I need to take a pause for my busy day to come because this is good food for you. It's got lots of iron, it's healthy, and it's natural. Only a select few ingredients in it.
Nah. TZ Burton says, "Oh yeah, Jason Fox is a vegan." Yeah, no, he's not, but he loves vegan cheese, let me tell you. Just ask him sometime. Say, "Hey, Jason, how much do you love vegan cheese?" And then yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, show this offensive food. Okay.
All right.
There you go.
Let's do it.
This is chopped off black penis with onions.
That's right. And salt, pepper, cooked in butter. What's wrong with that?
All right. Explain what we're looking at here, Christian.
Okay, it's actually blood pudding in casing, fried in a cast iron plate, cast iron pan with butter, salt, pepper, and onions to fry with it. It's very good. It's very healthy. My father used to eat this all the time. That liver and stuff like that. I come from a family of farmers, so we ate pig's ears, pig's hoof stew, all that wonderful. And it's good and healthy, and people used to live longer back then. Just
They
saying.
did indeed. And back when we actually used to eat natural, non-processed foods that were produced, naturally, we also didn't have such a high need for dentists.
Exactly.
Just saying,
Exactly.
just saying. If you look at your dentist, how much it costs to get a filling done, ask yourself how much processed food do you eat. But anyway,
Yes. So that's what you're looking at. Blood pudding in casings, fried in a cast iron pan with butter, salt, pepper, and onions. And I ate that for lunch, and it was delicious with a beer.
all righty. Awesome One says a eunuch special. Yep, yep. Masquerade says you lost me at blood pudding.
Okay, no problem.
Vince Womack says yes, black pudding with fried onions, and he's very excited about that. Yes, indeed.
Okay.
I love liver and I love liver and stuff. I just can't bring myself to do blood pudding anything ever.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
it's just me. Uh,
Lots of iron in there.
I get that. I get that. And I'll do
Yeah.
organs. I'll do organ meat and liver and heart and all kinds of stuff like that. But I just cannot bring myself to eat blood pudding in
You,
any
you,
form.
you know
Uh,
what's good? Pickled cow tongue. That's good
Pickled cow
stuff.
tongue. I can't say
Yes.
I've had cow tongue stew. I
Okay.
believe, yeah, that was one of my Romanian friends that made that for me. And then,
Right.
yeah, I can't say I've ever had it pickled though. Uh, I
Well,
also can't ever bring myself to try pickled pig's feet. That's just gross. Um,
pork hocks. That's what we call them. Pork hocks.
ah, okay. Pork hocks. Pork hocks.
Yeah, I know. I
Poor
know. Pork
cocks.
hocks.
Not
Yeah,
rich
it's it.
cocks. Got it.
No, no. Pork hocks.
Toxic Man Flu says looks like bull dicks. Yes, goes great with the prairie oyster pizza.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone says never had it, so no idea.
Okay.
Vince Womack says some countries over here eat horse. Horse is actually one of the most flavorful meats that you can get.
Yes. And
That's
tender.
it's actually really tasty. I like horse.
But
Won't lie.
but my wife, like, we have a strict diet at the house because my wife draws the line. Anything cute, she won't eat. So lamb, she'll eat pig, chicken, beef, but that's it. Not like beef that she doesn't want to know where it comes from. So she won't eat rabbit stew. She won't eat wild rabbit, wild turkey, anything. No, if it's cute, she won't eat it. So we got
I
a
I
selective
love
diet.
I love rabbit stew.
Yeah, I know it's good. It's not good for you. There's no protein in there. You can
Oh,
actually
there's no
starve
fat.
yourself.
Yeah, it's actually pure protein, and because there's no fat, if you eat too much of it, you can put yourself into what's called rabbit starvation. And that's where your
Exactly.
body starts eating itself because it has absolutely no fat content whatsoever. That's why I tell people you can't cut fat out of your diet. If you cut fat out of
No.
your diet, you're doing yourself harm. Too
And
much, as with everything, excess is what causes the problem.
yes, it's just like me. Too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. Okay, no
Indeed.
comments. Good, good.
Indeed. John Edgar says, I will go freaking vegan before touching organ meat. You're missing out, bro. I'm telling you. I love me some good chicken hearts. Not gonna lie.
Chicken
Vince,
heart. Sorry. Go
go
ahead,
ahead.
Vince.
No,
Yeah, I was gonna say chicken heart is the best meat of the chicken. If you
it's
can
good.
have chicken heart, chicken kidney, we used to mix that up and make meat pies with it.
Yeah, I love that stuff. I like them deep fried myself, but
Okay.
yeah. Vince Womack says in Austria, horse liver is very popular. Okay. Can't say I've ever had horse liver, but I would be willing to try it. He says, TZ Burton says, you have to be a hardy Canadian to eat that.
Well, I am.
That's why it's called the Eunuch Special.
Okay.
Mass Grave says, poor cocks? That sounds not appetizing or more appetizing. Okay, so poor cocks sounds more appetizing than blood pudding. All right.
Okay, Masgrave, whatever floats your boat, my friend.
Yeah, he likes those poor cocks. Man, those beggars. TZ Burton says, I didn't want to say it looks like black dong either, but Toxic said it first, and the Cardassians would eat that. Yes. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, they swallowed it whole.
Yeah.
Giggity.
Also, one says, dong and ball was common to eat before procreation. Yeah, no. Gross.
Okay, well,
Vince Womack says, make a joke out of it and serve beef with a tag still attached.
okay.
All right. So beefier.
Well, I'm lost for words, believe it or not.
TZ Burton says, I've had pig feet.
Yes.
I just can't bring. It just seems gross, so I can't. I love pork rinds, and I've had pork ears before and stuff like that, and I've had pieces out of the pig's head and whatnot. But like the feet, just one of those things.
The feet are good. It's a soft white meat with not a lot of fat on it, but it's how you make it. Like my mom used to make it in a rich white gravy or gray gravy with pork meatballs cooked in a stew, and she used to make her gravy with flour, so it was really good and rich. Like fuck, you were full after eating a plate of that, and
Yeah.
you would.
Mm.
Oh yeah, yeah. The closest I could say would be like a gray chunky soup without the peas and the carrots and the, but it's got meatballs and stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
almost thick like that.
Okay.
So anyway, sorry to gross everybody out. I guess I
Ah,
join in.
that's why we're here, bro.
Yes,
Gosh.
yes.
Awesome one says maybe this is the price of vegan, a free trans surgery. Martin Hedgecoke
Uh,
says Braunschweiger is tasty, especially with onions and brown mustard. I do like some Braunschweiger.
what is that? What's that
It's
stuff?
basically like liver wurst,
Okay.
but like I like it on crackers with cheese. It's tasty.
Oh,
John
okay. I
Edgar
know what
says,
you
I
mean.
suddenly don't want meatballs anymore or anything else.
Okay.
Ah,
Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished, Corey.
yep, yep. I told you don't eat while you're watching this shit. Vince Womack says chicken liver I put in a super bolognese sauce. All right, all
Okay,
right.
good. Good.
TZ Burton says we had an entire roast pig with head and all. It is good. It is tasty
I
that
did
way.
I, I did that for my 50th birthday. And the chef that did it for me would go up to Mel and said, "Hey Mel, you want some oh fuck, I forgot his name. Who was the pig in Charlotte's Web?
Wilbur.
Yeah, yeah, yes. Hey Mel, I got some Wilbur for you. Coming over here, a nice slice right here." Mel's like, "Oh, it's gross. You ate chicken and salad all night." But that was my 50th birthday bash.
That's awesome.
Yes. You want some Wilbur?
That's great. Awesome one says two awful things: liver and bologna. Well, Braunschweiger is basically both, more or less. Vince Womack says in China, ground panda penis is considered an aphrodisiac, but after that, for some reason, the pandas just wouldn't mate. Heyo. Ah, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. According to China, everything is an aphrodisiac.
Yes, yes.
Except for unless you go off the birth rate. Martin Hedgecoke says ground pork liver with spices.
Yes,
I,
yes.
I would try that for sure.
Mark's got good taste in food. I like Mark.
He
He's got
does.
good taste. Yeah.
Martin.
Oh, Martin. Okay,
Yes.
Martin. Martin.
Martin. Awesome one says in Guam the I can never say that word right. Chamorro is usually roasted a whole pig for gatherings. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Or special events. I,
Uh, I had some friends from Guam that would eat some of the weirdest shit I've ever seen. I'm just going to say that right now. Like, Martin knows who I'm talking about. He would eat a whole, like, he would eat the fish head and all the bones and all this other stuff. And I was
oh
like,
yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah.
And I was like, bro, what are you doing? And, of course, we're like 11 years old. So we're like, you're eating a head? The fuck are you doing? We just pulled those out of the river. Yeah.
A friend of mine in the Canadian Navy would tell me a horror story about going to like Southeast Asia where they
Mm,
would catch a big fish. And my buddy's like, "Oh yeah, the fillets are going to be great on that." No, they would gut the fish and put the entrails on the grill, not the grill, but the plate, and just fry it there. And the locals would go crazy over that shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Does that
Uh,
mean you missed the boiled intestines earlier?
no, I saw it. I'm lying
Okay,
to you.
good. You're lying to me.
I'll watch you once I'm in my hotel room there. So I'm actually 600 miles away from home right now. So I
Oh,
got
wow.
time to kill. I'll have a couple beers in the hotel room, and I'll watch it. I'll rewatch the show. I started at. Oh, is that what you're talking about? Oh, Tabarnak. Oh my god. And they're frying that. Imagine the smell of that thing.
Seriously.
And
And
that,
that of course is in Southeast Asia.
and it moved.
It
That
did.
thing was not supposed to move. All right.
Of course
Uh,
it's supposed to move. Come on.
okay,
Uh
you guys are talking about blood pudding and
yeah.
okay.
Vince Womack says technically you can eat every part of a pig, toenails included.
Okay, I didn't know
That
that.
that's That's good to know, I guess, in case you're in a survival situation with a pig. Awesome one says the orange rice was the treat for everyone at the events.
Okay.
At the Guam, yeah, mm,
Yeah.
in Guam, yeah. That he says, yeah, I have yet to find that rice that good again.
Oh wow.
Indeed. Martin Hedgecock says, and technically a pig can eat every part of you too. Indeed.
Actually, my son
That's what she said.
is. That's what she said. Okay, well, I'm not going to tell you my son's story. I'll tell you. How do you turn a dog into a pig? Buy her an extra few more drinks.
Ah,
Oh,
ah.
all right. Sorry, I couldn't
Uh,
resist.
Giant roly polies are popular in Asia. Ugh, that's gross. That's gross. Really bad. Uh, Vince Womack says, awesome one. Bolognese is not the same as bologna. It's ragu for spaghetti. uh, but yeah, so that's all of our What the Food for tonight. Next week,
Well,
I
thank
have
you.
some more absolutely delicious treats for everyone.
And I'll gross you out. Saturday, Melanie is making tomato soup from tomatoes from our garden last summer.
Nice.
So
Okay.
yes, like I said, 3 or 4 ingredients, fresh, homeful, and natural. But I know you don't like tomatoes, so
I
that
love
hopefully
tomato soup.
okay.
I love tomato
But
soup.
this got all the seeds in there and everything. Like she just purees the tomatoes.
Yeah, that'd be a bit much.
Okay.
Be a bit much. Yeah, no. My wife and I have lamented the fact that we have not done a single soup this year. Like we usually do
Oh,
homemade potato soup and homemade tomato soup and homemade. Um, my brain is breaking on the chowders. Like
okay.
I love a good homemade corn chowder. So tasty. And when we're doing the potato soups, I like to boil the ham hock in there to get
The
that started. Mm.
the best soup that we've done, I wouldn't say this year, but the best soup that we've done this fall was an idea from Dustin from Keto Simple, pumpkin and sausage soup.
Oh yeah,
Very, very good.
yeah.
Very good.
I've had something similar with a squash soup before, so I bet that was tasty.
Oh, yes.
I am always surprised at how good gourds can be in a soup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like pumpkin and squash and like spaghetti squash is interesting in case you guys ever want to try something new.
Mel,
Check that out.
Mel does it. Mel does it, and she covers it with spaghetti sauce.
Mm.
She
A lot
strings
of
it.
people do that, yeah.
Yeah. So that's good stuff. Squash are unfortunately the ugly duckling of the vegetables and fruit, the vegetable or the cooking world. I would say, in my non-professional opinion.
All right. All right. Hey, Vince Womack says, nice, Christian. Sounds good. I'm planning to have a simple tomato soup with leeks and plenty of cayenne pepper.
Oh
Yeah, I love
yes,
me some spicy tomato soup. That's good stuff. Mm.
yes, cleans you whole.
Awesome one says, we need a culture bologna emote. Bologna sausage. Hey, over on the Rumble side, we've got $2 from Toxic Man Flu. He says, did someone say dong and balls? Is comics here? Yeah. Yeah.
Dong and balls.
Dong and balls.
Inside joke, I
Dong
guess.
balls.
The balls. The balls.
Yes. TZ Burton says squash and pumpkin are good. Yes, especially if you use them correctly.
Yes.
Not turning them into some abomination of a candy corn burger. Yeah. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of my show for the night. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna head out and try and find myself some dinner. I'm probably gonna wind up making myself some cheese sticks. So I love me some mozzarella cheese sticks. It's tasty. John Edgar says homemade tomato soup sounds awesome. Pair it with some warm cheesy bread or something. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
Indeed. Awesome one says, ciao. God bless y'all. God bless you, sir. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
John Edgar says, thanks, Cory. Have a good night, everyone. On that note, we'll take off, so stay sexy, don't get murdered, and as always, Have a wonderful time.